me. All on your phone and maybe your TV. Stay in my zone.
Welcome back to VIBEZ.WIT.NEHEMIAH, where we talk about world and hip-hop news and get different perspectives from our weekly guests. And we got a very special guest this week. We got Legend Soul.
Yeah, y'all know what the fuck.
Woo-woo.
Legend Soul, Sauce Gang, and Don't Bang. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Sauce Gang or Don't Bang, what's up, what's up? So, of course, you know, we're going to start off with the news. All right, so is the COVID-19 vaccine safe? So, quick question. So, are you vaccinated? And are you going to get vaccinated?
Right now I'm not. Will I? Possibly in the future, but I'm not gonna be the first wave, second, third, or fourth, or fifth wave of the fucking lab rats.
No.
And I don't want to wake up with my fucking face peeling off, you know what I mean? So...
Well, the reason why this article is interesting is that it's explaining, like, how unsafe it technically is, in a sense. Some people are getting blood clots, some people are getting fever, whatever. Some people die. There's a small percentage, but still, you know, it's a risk for a risk, in a sense. As far as COVID goes, though, how much has that impacted you, in a sense, this past?
Hasn't fucked with me at all. Nobody I know has caught it. No one. I mean, like, you know what? I take that back. A couple of people I know have caught it, but like they were perfectly fucking fine when they got it, and they was like, "Shit, I didn't even know I had it." Type shit. You know what I mean?
Like no.
And like, bro, I've had fucking. Let's see, we've been on fucking quarantine going on what, like a year and a half, pushing almost our second year, right? Bro, I've had like 4 COVID tests, bro, and they've all came out negative, and I've honestly came to the realization that not even a global pandemic wants me. So, you know what I mean?
Right? Like, damn, I can't even get...
Like, damn, COVID don't even want me. All right, cool, I guess.
But shit, some other stupid shit would happen though, right? But not that, right? Nah, you're right though. I took in like 3 tests and I haven't got a positive test, thank God. But you know, rest in peace for the people that have lost their lives to COVID, and all that. So as far as vaccine-wise, so you're thinking like a year or 2 they'll have solid information?
Yeah, like,
and then it'll be kind of liable
about a year and a half, maybe like 2. Because like I know, like, you know, doing like what we do as far as like traveling and things like that, they're making it harder for niggas to fly and things like that without these specific, you know, vaccine shots or these papers that are saying that you're, you know, not, you know, COVID positive and things like that. So as far as like that goes, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, eventually I guess we will have to, but I need more of a, you're going to get this shot and you're going to be fucking fine, not I'm going to get this shot and the next thing I know I'm shitting out my lungs, you know what I mean?
Well, how do you feel about making it like a requirement as far as like going to work and you have to kind of...
I mean, like I said, me personally, I've been doing as safe as possible, wearing my mask when I go out, things like that. And like all the, you know, the little requirements. And like I said, I haven't got it. None of my family has gotten it. You know what I mean? I'm around a normal like amount of people that, you know, I guess obviously them are being safe too, to where they're not getting it. You know what I mean? So as far as requirement, I feel like no, it shouldn't be a requirement at all. I feel like it's like a flu shot. If you want to get it, get it. Because as far as I'm concerned, the flu kills motherfuckers every year. You don't consider that a fucking global pandemic.
And it's still killing people.
Tell you right now, hey yo, bro, I got the flu. I bet you still go over there and fuck with them and just be like, damn, bro, let me get you some noodles or something. Nigga, here, hit this blunt. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But if a nigga got COVID, you're gonna be like, oh no, I can't fuck with you guys. Like, shit, the flu killing niggas just like COVID is. As far as I was told, nigga, the COVID is just like a higher form of the flu. So it's like, you feel me? Like,
well, we definitely gotta figure that out, and hopefully soon we find out more research. That way we don't just end up 2 years later, oh shoot, warning, this vaccine.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So other news, much like Eminem, fans don't understand why Jack Harlow was nominated at the 2021 B.E.T. Awards. So obviously you're a black artist. How would you feel? How does that feel? I don't know. In my perspective, I can't really honestly give my narrative on that. So is that a big deal?
Them niggas is haters, bro. Jack Harlow deserves whatever fucking award he was nominated and won or didn't win. He deserves that shit. The nigga's been putting in the fucking work. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's fucking ethnically white or not black or whatever.
Exactly.
The nigga makes good music. He ain't stepped over no lines. He's him. He's himself. You know what I mean? And, like, he shows that. So, as far as people just mad because he was nominated and won or whatever, I just feel like, get off that nigga dick.
Exactly.
Get off that nigga dick. Let him do his shit.
Do you think it takes away, though, from black artists? Because it is a...
No.
You know
what the fuck? So? The fuck? Okay, and like, what the fuck? You got fucking black people fucking riding bulls. You got black people singing country. You got black motherfuckers doing rock and shit. You feel me? Like, you got motherfucking black motherfuckers who know karate. Does that take away from Jet Li in there? You feel me? Like, nah, I feel like that's just motherfuckers like always want to take some shit and try and like just make it about them. No, my nigga, just because he's white doesn't mean shit. Like, who gives a fuck? He's part of the hip hop culture. The B.E.T. is black entertainment. Do y'all not know that this is owned by a fucking white dude? Like, come on, man, y'all niggas is slow. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, do your fucking research before you talk shit. You mad at a white dude being on a black thing owned by a white dude? Like, all right, I guess.
No, I totally agree with you, bro. But you know how people's narratives are, perspectives. I just wanted to get yours to see if you kind of thought the same way.
I feel like if my man is doing his thing, if he deserved to be there, he deserved to be there.
That's good. And that's good that you think like that, because most people would shame him. Find out he plays music, do this and this and that, and it's more of like being understanding.
Sounds like some hater shit. That just sounds like some hater shit to me.
That's true, because it's not like he put himself there.
Yeah, he got just mad. It mostly be niggas who stuck in their motherfucking basement. You feel me? At their mama house and shit.
Hella just burnt.
Hella burnt out. Fuck out of here.
All right, so Bow Wow celebrates versus win against Soulja Boy. I know we talked about this last time, but did you watch it?
I seen like clips of it. I'm not gonna lie. I seen clips of it on like Instagram and like little like minutes that people would post and shit. And I feel like for what I seen, it was pretty dope. You feel me? I definitely feel that Bow Wow had a longer career, which means he had more hits, and he started obviously at a way younger age. So which means he's been at this for like what, going on 20 years plus type shit. You know what I mean? So, like, I really feel like, you feel me, he deserves, like, you know, like when Romeo came out and said, oh, you deserve your roses, I definitely say that. That's what I'm saying. So, I seen, for the most part, the most, but don't get me wrong, Soulja Boy deserves his roses too again, because, like, he was putting a lot of niggas on at some point, you feel me? Like,
I was surprised. I have actually done my little research on Soulja Boy. He's actually put a lot of people on.
A lot of songs on, bro.
He wrote a lot of songs for people.
I'm saying, he gets proceeds from a Beyonce song. Soulja Boy gets proceeds from a Beyonce song.
That should say something.
Like, you feel me? Type shit. So, like, you feel me? You got to give Big Soulja his credit. He be on some shit, though. He be on some shit. But Big Soulja, you got to give him his credit, for real.
All right, so lastly, so apparently 6ix9ine was doing shows. And he hasn't been showing up. Is that surprising?
No, not at all. This nigga wild, bro. Like, I'm not even mad at bro. I feel like bro is just a straight comedian, bro. Like, everything, just his whole beginning to end story. This shit is just hilarious. Yeah, and, like, I've been seeing a lot of shit, like, as far as, like, him doing the, like, getting booked for the shows and not showing up and shit. And then the whole, him wanting to fight Lil Durk and the boxing and shit. Like, this nigga wild. Cause
anything crazy. For a little promo, huh?
Yeah, like, bro, it's crazy. Like, this nigga, like, if nothing else, I would hope that this nigga has some kind of smart plan behind it. But if nothing else, this nigga got some fucking huge balls, bro. Like, with the target that you got on your head and to go out and do some shit like that, nigga, you got balls, bro. I give you that. I give you that. You.
So he collected the check and just.
You feel me? Oh yeah, and then that too. Like, you just taking people's money and just bouncing, like, not even showing up. Cause, like, is it because you scared? Is you scared like something like? But you big 6ix9ine though.
For real, you know he got like 8, 6, 10 bodyguards.
And then what you do? You turn around. And then it's just like, okay, your excuse is, oh well, they were disloyal to me, so I'm gonna just basically throw them under the bus to save myself. You wouldn't have had to worry about that if you wouldn't have been fucking with them niggas like that in the first place. I understand the niggas were trying to put you on, but my thing was, they was gonna put you on regardless. Now, you doing all that gangster shit, hip-hop shit, trying to beef with this nigga, this nigga, this nigga, this nigga. You made your own enemies. You feel me? You made your own enemies portraying this. You feel me? Suck my dick, blood, all that. You made your own enemies doing that. You feel me?
So that's what I'm saying.
You feel me? Like, you suck my dick, blood, fuck you. But nah, yeah, like, you made your own enemies. So, like I said, whatever you are, like, if you like party rap and you square and like not, you know, trying to dish nobody's in, but if that's just like, you know, like the category you fall in, then just be that, bro, because you're gonna find that. I feel like I fall into the square category.
I mean, there's fans for everyone.
You feel me? Exactly. There's millions of types of music. There's people that like music where niggas is literally just into the mic. And they vibing out to that shit. So nigga, do you? Nigga, you feel me?
You see that mosh pit? Remember
I'm saying, bro, I'm like, yo, be careful, my nigga. The niggas be getting crazy, bro. You get socked in your shit by accident. Now you looking like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, it's a mosh pit. Nigga. That's what these niggas do. Like, you
apparently they're doing it the nice way because they were just pushing. But you're right.
I'll be fucking damn. You better not push me.
But they do.
I'm saying, no, them niggas be in there like drop kicking niggas and shit, bro. And then get back up and fucking
do the people's elbow.
Niggas really up in there squabbing. Like, what the fuck? It's a fucking free for all, Royal Rumble and shit.
Yeah, they'll be hella cool after though.
Yeah, and then everything all good. Hey, bro, you got me pretty good there. Like, I'm gonna fill that for a month. Fucking shoot this bitch up. What the fuck?
So what about you, bro? We'll talk about you. So, growing up, did you originally born and raised in Bakersfield? Where were you born?
No, I was actually born in San Diego, California.
Oh, okay.
Southside Skyline. Shout out Buena Vista. You feel me? Yeah.
That's cool. So when did you migrate to Bakersfield?
So I was a hoodlum as a child. And my mom was a gypsy, and we moved everywhere. Cool. So like I was like San Diego, the Bay, back to San Diego, back to the Bay, back to San Diego, and that was just like from like elementary until like high school. And then I got into some trouble with. Well, I can't really say I got into some trouble. I'll get something to tell the story. All right, so like. Hopefully she watches this and realizes how much she fucked up. But like I used to have this big crush on this girl next door.
Oh, okay. The girl next door.
Her name was Jessica Vega. She's pretty Mexican, you know, all the shit. Latina, perfect. She was just my angel. Okay. But like, you know, I'm a goofy black kid back in the day. So, you know, bald cut, you know.
Oh, you had the bald?
Oh, bro. I had like, what was that, the one where I might as well be bald. You feel me? Like, so, you feel me? And she had a sister, and me and her sister was like a tomboy. So me and her sister became really good friends and shit. So I used that as a ruse to get in with the family so I can get in close to Jessica. And then, so, you know, like I said, time goes by, whatever, you know, everything's all good. We end up going to this park. And we're chilling at this park, and these dudes come up. They're two Mexican guys. They come up, and they're speaking in Spanish. So, like, you know, you never think nothing of it. They go to speak in Spanish. You don't think nothing of it, whatever. But her sister, Erica, not just Erica, she obviously knows Spanish. So what they're saying, she's starting to get these uncomfortable looks. And I'm just kind of like, you good? Like, what's wrong? And she's just, like, uncomfortable. So then them niggas leave. So then after they leave, we leave. And then I finally get out of Erica, like, you feel me? And they were just basically like, hey, they were just like, you feel me? We catch you over here with bruh again, it's going to be a problem. You feel me? Don't bring that nigga over here type shit. You feel me? This is because I live in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood. You feel me? Mexican neighborhood.
And this is San Diego, right?
You feel me? Yeah. Mexican neighborhood, fucking Mexican girl, you feel me? Black guy, jungle fever type shit. You know what I'm saying? So... me, I was just kind of like, all right, bet. Like I said, I was a hoodlum. So me, I didn't give a fuck. I went and ended up saving money from my allowance. And I got me a little 22.
Oh, shoot.
And I was just like, one of these niggas gonna roll up and they gonna get their ass clapped.
Oh, shoot.
This was some real nigga shit. You gonna roll up on me and I'm gonna pop your shit. Niggas, I don't play that shit, nigga. Like, the fuck? Y'all gonna jump me?
That's
you gonna jump these bullets, nigga.
Yeah,
you gonna jump these bullets, nigga.
Start dancing.
Yeah, you feel me? Turn your ass to a dancer, you feel me? So, like, boom, you know, time goes by, you feel me? Keep my gun on me everywhere I go at the time. Time goes by, yada, yada, yada. My mom comes home. She had just, went school shopping for me. So she brought me some clothes and shit. So then she, boom, here, try these on. I want to make sure they fit, yada, yada. Boom, for sure. So I go to take off my shirt. Boom, I'm taking off clothes. All of a sudden I hear, what the fuck is that?
Oh, shit.
I'm confused. I'm thinking maybe a roach ran by or something, a spider in the room or something, you feel me? Nah, that wasn't the case. So I forgot that I had my gun in my belt in the back. And I was just like, oh shit. Boom, long story short, I get shipped out here to my grandma's.
Damn.
And then, yeah, I get shipped out here to my grandma's, and that's how Legend in Bakersfield started.
That's insane.
Yeah, so
you never even got to kick with that girl?
Not the way I wanted to, nope.
Dang.
Not the way I wanted to. You
got her at least on the socials?
Bro, man. Look, the fucked up part, bro, is I don't have her on the socials. I actually have her mom on the socials. She didn't got married, had kids, all this shit. So that one's gone. Dang. But like, you feel me?
That's interesting though, that kind of how it started and you end up here. So, I mean, everything happens for a reason.
Everything, bro. Everything happens for a reason.
But you never know. Something bad could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
That, like, it's probably for the best. You feel me? It's probably for the best. So, yeah, I end up out here. I end up at Ridgeview. I go to Ridgeview. I get kicked out of Ridgeview. I end up at Vista West.
Okay.
And then I'm at Vista West. And then, boom, I go back to Ridgeview, graduate. And then...
Congratulations on that, man. That's always an accomplishment.
Hell yeah, graduate, and then, like, you feel me? I was just started being on my own gypsy shit, just bouncing around. Once after I got out of high school, I went to Sacramento, stayed in Sacramento for a little bit, got a job, you feel me? Stayed out there just on some just fordangling myself in any way I can, you feel me? Like, it's funny because I left out there, like, on the whim of just going.
That's ballsy.
You feel me? I just went out there. My first 2 days, I was homeless, literally.
Yeah, nah.
Until I just, like, fucking linked up, figured some shit out, boom, 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 boom.
I've been there, bro. It's
you feel me? Just situation after situation. Next thing I know, where, like, it's like me, two of the homies, their girlfriends, my girlfriend at the time, my dog, in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, like, thugging it, like, you feel me? If I can scrape up like $100, you can scrape up like $100, you can scrape up like $100, we can make this shit happen. Just,
I wonder why you're so humble, bro.
You feel me? Like, bro, like, man, I didn't came from trenches, bro. Like, I say it in my music all the time, bro. Like, I came from trenches, bro. But like I said, I know what it's like to be down, so I don't never fucking try and judge people or make anyone feel uncomfortable.
Because you never know
what people are going through, bro. Because like I said, just the shit that I've went through in my lifetime, bro, is just kind of like talk to me nice, bro, type shit. You know what I mean?
For real.
So now to where I'm at now, it's like I definitely appreciate, you know what I mean, the growth and everything that has happened because, you know, it's made me who I am today. Exactly. I feel like I'm a very great person. Out of all the ass whoopings I've gotten as a child, out of all the times I've been homeless, out of all the times nights I've been hungry, you feel me, to all the people that's backstabbed me, all the chicks I fell in love with that did me dirty, just it's made me who I am today, and I've learned to become a very understanding person in any situation. You know what I mean?
Trying to adjust and understand people's position.
In any and every situation.
You definitely got to think third person in a sense and really evaluate everyone's position and perspective, because people don't think that way. And they only care about their own feelings and their own selves. And so that kind of distracts them for really even not getting open doors, not getting...
Exactly. Block your own blessings. You feel me? You block your own blessings. I am a very firm believer in karma, bro. You put out good, you get good back. You put out bad, you get bad back. That's just how I feel. You feel me? Because fucked up ways, when I put out bad, I got nothing but bad. When I put out good, I got nothing but good. So shit, just off of that alone, if you don't believe in something, believe in that. You know what I mean? So
when did that, if you don't mind me talking about it, when did the accident happen? Let's talk about that.
My motorcycle accident?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. That was, okay, so that was 2 years ago. And it was right before my birthday, bro. So I had this motorcycle, and I had just got it from a friend. And you know what I mean? Just having fun with it, and it was going good. Like I had it for about like a month and a half, 2 months. You know, everything was smooth. I was riding everywhere, fixed it up. You know, got it to where it was like rideable and things like that. And so I'm on my, I get a call from a friend, and he's just like, yo, bro, like, at the time I was selling weed, I didn't have a job, so I was selling weed. So he's just like, yo, bro, like, you feel me? Matter of fact, shout out my boy David. You know what I'm saying? I just got to say, shout you out, bro. Shout out my boy David.
Shout out David.
But, yeah, so he hits me up. He's just like, yeah, bro, come through. Like, yo, I want to buy some tree from you. We'll smoke with you. I got some people right here. You feel me? You feel me? So, boom, I pull up on my motorcycle. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? We smoking shit. He starts, like, fucking, again, shout out David, man, because you're a great guy. He started like showing like everybody in the house like my music, like, yo, my man's a rapper, like he fucking kills shit. Like, so he's showing people my music, they're vibing with me, like we're just in there smoking, having a whole just great ass fucking time. It was just great fucking, you feel me, good night. So then boom, it gets a little bit dark, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get to the house, because I normally don't like riding at nighttime too much, you feel me, for this specific reason right here. So like, boom, I'm on the way. He lived on the east side. I lived right off of Union and Brundage. So, boom, I came through the back ways. Boom, hit Brundage. I'm coming down Brundage towards like Kincaid, going towards Union. And so I'm riding. I'm not gonna lie. I was about like maybe 60 coming over these train tracks right on Brundage, and I forgot what the little cross street is. But there's some train tracks right there. I'm coming over, hitting about 60. I see this car like ways away because like I've been riding since I was 14, so like I know how to like I stay vigilant of everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You have to, bro. Especially it's nighttime. You know what I mean. Motherfuckers are stupid. So boom, I see a car. It's just sitting there, getting ready to turn to come the opposite way. I'm going this way. They're gonna come this way. You feel me? Or at least I'm assuming because like they're just sitting there. They could have turned and went that way, but they're just sitting there. So I'm assuming they're gonna come this way, which they were. So boom, I'm driving like this. Car comes out this way. So like, mind you, we got about maybe I'm going about like I said between 45 to 50 miles per hour. We got about maybe I would say about 10 to 11 feet between us. So like in a split second, I'm thinking, okay, you're coming this way to go that way. So obviously I'm not gonna turn my bike and go this way because I'm just gonna meet you in a triangle point. Okay, cool. What I do is I downshift, lock my bottom brake for everybody who don't know how to ride out there. Never your front brake. Always lock your back. So I lock my back brake so I would fishtail and turn my bike sideways. So I'm just like, all right, cool, boom. I'm coming this way. As long as he keeps going, I can pop the clutch, get right around him. I'm solid. Feel me? I do this shit all the time. You feel me? Dirt bikes, fucking motorcycles, all that. You feel me? As long as he keep going, I'm Gucci. The guy panics, stops. You feel me? So when I pop my clutch, I can't get around him. So I basically shoot myself into a curb. Oh shit. So, but before I hit the curb, I think in my head, if I hit this curb, I'm gonna literally catapult myself into someone's either fucking driveway or into their fucking living room. And I may not survive that. So what I did is I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out on my own terms. So I just dumped it. Phew. Hit the ground. Luckily, I was straight.
Damn.
But I was broken, but I was straight. You feel me? Like I just remember. Okay, so it was like a split like moment, bro. It was like one of those.
You have some balls for just taking that risk. And
you feel me? I had saved your. It was like you feel me. It was like you feel me. That's what I'm saying. Like you feel me? Hit this curb and just. You feel me? Yeah. Fly wherever the fuck I'm flying. Like even in a split second when I dumped the bike, bro, I still thought in my mind like, damn, this is how I'm going out.
So you hit your. So when you fell, fell off.
So like I thrust it. No, I kind of like thrust it, and somehow my whole like shit. Cause like I'm telling you, like I like jumped, bro, but like the bike flipped. Yeah, so like. The bike flipped, so it almost kind of flipped me. And I remember my shoulder and head hitting. But, I had the helmet on. And my shoulder, boom, head hit, boom. And then I just felt my body just in one motion smack the ground. And then I bounced, came back, and then rolled a few times. And then I ended up on my back. And I remember, like, it was like that movie shit where you just, like... Like, you feel me? Like nigga was dead for a second, and then like just kind of like woke up like, you're alive? Yeah, like low key like started laughing like I made that shit. I'm alive, like I'm a fucking alive. Like, okay, all right. I gotta see what's wrong with me. So I try and get up. Oh shit. Okay, all right. I can't move. I might be paralyzed. Fucking alive though. Fuck. You feel me? Because I couldn't move. Like I'm telling you, like. My body, I could not get the energy to lift nothing. Like my arm, all I could do, bro, was just turn my head like this. And then the fucked up part, bro, that foot left. He stopped at first. So when I turned my head, bro, I remember seeing his lights get smaller and smaller and smaller until next thing I know, I'm in the middle of the street, just in the darkness, bro. Can't move.
Where was this at?
This was on Brundage and Kincaid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Brundage and Kincaid, bro.
Damn.
I'm laying right there in the middle of the street. And the only thing that saved me from getting ran over, and you know what, and side note would have been funny, fast forward a little bit, turns to find out the dude who was going to run me over was my own homie.
What the fuck? fuck?
He was driving down the street. And then, okay, so the lady comes out and she stops. She's like, yo, hold on. There's someone in the street. The homie,
shout out to that girl.
yeah, shout out that lady. I don't even remember who you are, your name, anything. I just remember Kincaid, that's the street you came off of. So shout out if this by magically chance gets to you.
For real.
You feel me? So she comes out and she's just yelling. She's like stopping traffic. And she like comes over and she picks me up and leans me on her like leg. And I'm up like this. You feel me? And then the homie drives by and he's like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, I almost ran you over. I couldn't even see you, bro. And I'm just like, damn, like, yo. And then he goes and like gets a couple of the homies and they drive back. And then, but yeah, the ambulance comes, bro. And like by that time, like I'm good. Like I've realized like my back's fucked up. I can't really move my back. My fucking foot. I know my leg, my ankle's broken. Like I know my ankle's broken. Like I didn't know the damage of it, but I knew like my leg is broken. You know what I mean? My leg is broke as fuck. So then ambulance gets there. My girl gets there. They, you know, everyone's, you know, just crowded around me, lights everywhere, ambulance and all, fire truck, all that shit. So this fireman, bro, he comes and he's like, I'm sorry, but we have to cut. There's blood, because it was blood, like, coming out of my ankle. And there was, like, a nice little pile of blood. So they were like, there's a lot of blood, so we're going to have to cut your sock and your shoe off. So I was like, I mean, fuck it. You know, fuck it. Like, yeah, do you not see the other shoe? I'm not salvaging these shoes. The other shoe's mutilated, bro. Like, fuck it. So boom, they get these big ass fucking shears, bro. They cut this way, like cut and like basically peel my shoe off. They cut right here like this, and then cut again, and then open my sock. My fucking bone is sticking out of my leg, bro, and there's blood just kind of like. And then my girl goes, oh, is that a bone? And then you just, the fucking fireman goes, yep. Oh my god, that shit
you got some balls.
Like, that shit was fucking hilarious, bro. And I'm just sitting there like, fuck. It's like, I'm in so much pain, but it's like one of those things where like, if you don't laugh, you know you're just gonna fucking break down. So I'm just sitting there just like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, my fucking bone's out of my leg. There's a pile of blood right here. I might be fucking paralyzed. And like, just what the fuck else can go wrong, bro? What the fuck else can go wrong? So I ended up, So yeah, I end up, boom, go to the hospital, yada yada yada, yada yada, boom. Remember I told you what else can go worse? All right, so I take a nap. I wake up. I'm in handcuffs. Yeah, I'm in fucking I'm in fucking handcuffs. So like,
oh, cause you were smoking? Or
no. Trust me. Just I'm in fucking handcuffs, right? So cop comes in. Yo, we gotta ask you a few questions. All right, for sure. Like my thing is like, why handcuffs? My leg's broken. Where am I going? Like, where am I going? You feel me?
Oh my god.
And it's just like, yeah, so like the VIN number on your bike was scratched off and we did some research and come to find out your bike is stolen.
Fuck.
And I'm like, it couldn't have been stolen. It's my bike. And they're like, no, like it's been stolen for almost a year. Like the bike's been reported stolen. Like, so basically in a weird way, bro, I had got the bike in April. I had got into the accident. No, I got the bike in like March. I got into the accident in like maybe end of April, mid-May. It was stolen literally a year before, sometime in April. It was reported stolen.
Wow. And
just through the fucking passing of hands, ended up to me.
Damn.
Yeah, so like...
So you didn't get in trouble for that, right?
Oh, yeah. I got in trouble for it.
You got in trouble for the bike?
You didn't fucking around, I got in trouble for it.
That's fucked up.
You didn't fucking around, I got in trouble for it. Because it was my thing, it's just like, okay, well, if you didn't steal the bike, who stole it? I don't fucking know. Well, then, possession is 3/10 of the law.
Damn, yeah. Damn.
So if you can't tell us who did steal it, you were the one found with it. You feel me? So I fucking, you know, after fucking, you know, being in the hospital, mind you, I was in the hospital for like 4 days. I had surgery, all the shit. My 4th day in the hospital, they came and got me from the hospital, took me to jail.
Fuck.
I was in jail in a cast, like in a fucking, well, not a cast, but like a wrap, like fucking bloody wrap, all the shit. Just stitched up, bloody wrap, all the shit just in jail. I ended up getting bailed out. I go to, you know, the fight the trial or whatever. You know, a couple months later, yada yada yada. I ended up just fucking pleading no contest. Just fuck it, just no contest. Cause like they were basically like, you can just go to trial and you feel me, just you feel me, and then we can really charge you with it, or you can low key just accept it, do 40 days in jail, and you good. Fuck it, run it.
Yeah.
So went and did the time. I got out in fucking 22 days, and yeah, lesson learned. Just do more research. You know what I mean?
Do more research when you buy.
Do more research, bro. When you buy shit, you feel me? I don't give a fuck who you're buying it from, where you're buying it from. Just do your research, check the Carfax, bro, because anything could happen. You know what I mean? And the fucked up thing is that
you found out that way.
I found out that way, and then that just also leads me to the karma's a bitch. Because, like, I don't even know what I was doing wrong at that time, but just with everything that was happening, I know my life wasn't going the way I wanted it to go, and I know I wasn't doing the things I was supposed to do, but I didn't know that I was veering off path that much to where I needed that much of a reality check. You feel me? Because, like, after that, bro, and you know what's funny? And I always tell people, like, I started taking music, like, more serious within these last 2 years around my bike crash. And then that's when I started seeing things differently and learning how to move with people differently and learning how to just be me and not really give a fuck about what was going on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So a lot of things,
it's tough, man.
you know,
and I'm saying, to go through, bro.
Yeah,
especially then going to jail right after.
Yeah, like right after, bro.
Hill that way, like
yeah, like so it's just like, you know what I mean. So like with just all that was going on, I just learned, like, you feel me, like it. I honestly kind of turned me off of just everything, of people, of everything. I just kind of got into a shell. You know what I mean, like, and I kind of developed this thing where, like, if I'm like fucking with people and I see any little just tweak or transition that's bad, I instantly just cut that off.
Yeah, but you know, have a small circle, bro.
You know what I mean? I just cut that off. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with seldom people. Like, bro, I fuck with you, my man. You feel me? It's always been nothing but love and, you feel me, respect, you know, mutually between the two. So it's like, you feel me? I
see the same way, bro. Like,
you feel me? So
you open my eyes, bro, because it's like I don't really see a lot of artists out here that like are open to new people, or not even just to new people, but just like like new people or new anything in a sense. They're just so focused on kind of like building themselves in a sense that they kind of like, but you're just open, like, and that's so cool about you, bro. And I respect that because a lot of people are not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not, bro.
It's kind of like the Birdman of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's kind of fucked up. I'm telling you, it's kind of fucked up, bro. Because like I was always told, bro, like, it's like they always say you can't really accomplish shit alone. As much as you want to, as much as you claim you're alone, you're never really alone. You're never doing shit alone. So I was always, you know, in my head thinking, like, there's a lot of talent in this city. And any and everyone can blow with the right push and, you know, things like that. So I'm always, you feel me, interested in working with new people. And I don't even want to like make it look like it's like a using thing, but it's always like you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who's going to be what, who's going to be who.
Hey, so, and we in the same field, though.
You know what I mean?
You don't even see it that way either. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you never know. It'll be like, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even know. Like, it's like, fuck with your peoples. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying just go out to any Joe Smo who calls himself a rapper and just let him fucking ride the wave, but, like, know who's doing what. Like, I know who's consistent. I know who's bringing pressure. I know who's serious. I know who isn't. I know who invests in themselves. I know who looks for a handout. And I stay away from motherfuckers that are just really looking for like that handout because they see me over here, you feel me? I'm working with this artist, I'm working with this artist, I'm getting the feature from this artist, I'm on a show with this artist, and I'm traveling here, 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 and here, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. I'm on like everybody's fucking album, I'm on everybody's fucking feature, everybody wants to get a legend verse, you know what I mean? So it's like people see that and they want to dick ride, but it's just like, it's one thing to dick ride, and then it's one thing to just be wanting to be in on the talent as far as like, say, like I said, like with you, bro, you got a setup, you're doing your thing, like, you feel me, you're making your own moves, and you see me doing my thing, so you're like, bro, I'm doing my thing, you're doing your thing, you feel me, pause, let's do it together, you feel me, and make, feel me, some shit.
And, you know, you gotta understand, like, just like last year, pandemic, boom, you know what
exactly.
You never know what
you never know, you never know what could happen that can change course of what you had planned. You know what I mean? Because like you said, they could just change like that. Boom, pandemic. That cut off what shows and basically anything other than social media for like a whole year. You feel me? You couldn't do no shows, you couldn't travel, you couldn't do shit. You feel me?
So now you've seen like real artists how they have to adjust and how
exactly,
you know, kind of see.
Feel me? And that was another thing. I was watching a lot of interviews on like people like shout out Young Thug, but Young Thug even said it like the pandemic slowed his money up like heavy, heavy. And that's why I'm just kind of like, damn. And then,
imagine that on being sitting in a nice house.
Yeah, and then it's like, now all of a sudden, it's just like, boom, now I can't do that fucking $50,000 show. You feel me? I can't do that fucking $2.3 million tour. You know what I mean? Like, oh, shit. I still got bills, you know what I mean? And their bills are...
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like...
You don't think that, but...
Yeah, like, these niggas got bills, too. You feel me? All that shit ain't paid off, nigga. You feel me? They got bills, too. So it's just like, you feel me? Like, he's just like the way that's said. And then shout him up with Stro. He's one of my good mentors that I look at, you know, as far as like a big brother in this music. He made, like, he showed me something. He was just like, now look, what you're doing, what they're doing. He said like this, okay, you're doing the exact same thing that they're doing. But they're obviously just doing it at a higher scale, right? And he was just like, now look at it this way. Are they doing radio interviews? No. Are they doing shows? No. Are they doing meet and greets? No. Are they, you know, feel me? Are they going and flying to different places and doing this and this and that? No. So at some point during this pandemic, they became on the same fucking level I was at. And what is it now at this point? You're all social media. And the only difference between you and me is that you have a following. But now everything I'm doing on social media, constantly promoting on social media, constantly sending my shit, constantly this, constantly that, doing giveaways, doing all this shit to keep my name relevant and popping. You're doing it now just with a little bit of our skill because you have a following. But now we're literally in the same boat. You feel me? You ain't doing shows. You ain't doing meet and greets. You ain't flying over here doing this. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing this, nigga. You at home getting Uber Eats every day. You feel me? Like, you feel me? So
that's smart. I didn't think of it that way.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's how you gotta look at shit. And that made me think like, shit, at the end of the day, you're right. Because I rap just about as good as like, I want to say at least 40% of the industry. And if not, 30% better than half of them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I've listened to you.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm gonna have to show you some shit before I go, bro. Like, I got a whole lot of new shit, bro. Like, I'll plug in and I'll show you, bro. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, bro, like, it's fucking like, you feel me? We ain't, like, at this point, we ain't doing nothing no different than what they're doing. They just got a lot more money than us. That's it. That's it. That's all. You feel me? Half of these niggas got motherfucking studio setups at their house. You got a studio set up at your house. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing no different than what they doing, other than they have a fan base and you don't. They got people constantly putting money in their pocket and you don't. You know what I mean? That's the only difference. But that doesn't mean you can't get to that. It's doable, bro, with the right consistency, with the right, you feel me, mentoring, with the right fucking brain capacity to be able to learn. You feel me? Hey, we go on a family trip.
Artists do that.
Video. You feel me?
Do that. They buy a big house, have their own, all their squad,
all their own little squad,
has their own little job.
And that's what I'm saying. I was thinking about that, bro. I was just like, bro, what if we did some shit like that? Like, we get like 6, 7 of the most solid niggas we could find. We all just work on each other, get our credit right, get our money right, nigga. Go get us something in the hills, nigga. And then just work, bro. Yeah. We get like a 5-bedroom house, and you feel me? You feel me? If niggas gotta sleep in the living room, whatever we gotta do, nigga, we just get a room.
It's temporary.
And we just, you feel me? We get a room, nigga, and we just got us just a hard ass studio, nigga. We all pitch in, pay rent, and we just make the dream happen, bro. And just make the fucking dream happen. Cause a lot of the niggas, that's what they do, bro. I always hear fucking motherfucking interviews about how this person was sleeping on this person's couch before they got big.
Exactly, yeah.
This motherfucker was buying this nigga groceries and fucking letting them sleep on his couch and buying them food and you know, all this type of shit. You feel me? Gunna, fucking Jacquees, I heard motherfucking Ed Sheeran slept on 50 Cent's couch. Like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like,
I didn't even know that.
Ed Sheeran slept on 50 Cent's couch, bro.
Damn.
Like, you feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You never know. That's what I'm just like, bro. Like, you don't always have to do it alone, bro. And I know a lot of niggas be bullshitting, a lot of niggas be on that fake shit. But once you find your people that you fuck with, You feel me? Once you really find the people that you fuck with and your team is solid and ain't nobody on no breaking shit, I'm telling you, you could go so fucking far. When they say teamwork makes the dream work, nigga, it's so real. Cause think about it, bro. Now this is for niggas who really believe in you. Think about it. You right now, you gotta let's say you don't have none of this shit, right? You ain't got none of this shit. So you gotta spend, let's just say between $30 to $100 an hour on studio time. You feel me? That adds up. You feel me? Then you gotta, let's just say they don't include mixing and mastering, so then you gotta pay for mixing and mastering. Then you want to shoot a video, so then you gotta pay a director. Then you gotta go pay for promotion. You feel me? Already, what niggas don't understand is that independently working a 9 to 5 and doing music, you damn near already spent like $5,000.
Yeah. No, yeah. See, people don't understand that's, just like, first of all, people don't understand that just any business you have to invest.
Exactly. You
have Anything to. You're going to make money on, you have to invest. So if you're going to be an artist, just like a lot of people say, that's an expensive thing to be.
It's very expensive. It's like being an artist, being a music artist is almost like being a cokehead, bro. That's an expensive drug, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, like
that's an expensive fucking drug. As far as to be able to be the best at it and to be at the top tier, bro. Because like them music videos, bro, them shits ain't cheap, bro. Yeah. Feel me?
Shout out to Manny too.
You feel me? Shout out to bro. Shout out to Manny. Shout out to ES Visual. Shout out to Drew Shotcha. Shout out to JT Hollins. Shout out to motherfucking Flame Boy. Shout out to motherfucking fucking anybody else, multimedia Bob. You feel me? All them niggas out that do fucking, you feel me, behind the camera work. Shout out to you guys, because you guys really like, you feel me, do us solid to make shit really crack for us. You feel me? Because like at the end of the day, nigga, I always say a song is cool, but it ain't shit without a visual. You feel me? And y'all be making shit pop.
And I feel like Joyner Lucas plays a good advocate on that, because I feel like he's the guy that drops songs randomly, but with a music video.
Yeah, always, bro. It's just like, boom, as soon as he drops it, boom, you got a music video with it. Boom, you got a music video with it.
And he's done pretty well just doing that.
Very well. And that's why I shout out to Jay, man. JL, bro. That nigga, that's goated already, bro. From like Ross Cappuccioni all the way to fucking OJ. You feel me? Like,
so I don't know if you listen to Hopsin.
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
so have you
listened to his last track where he brings up Joyner Lucas? And then you hear this other new track he has. I forgot. It's like CA, something like that. And let me see if I can bring it up. But he talks about, I feel like he has a grudge against Joyner Lucas. This last song that he had, he was going in on the artist, and I swear. And then I listened to this other song that Joyner Lucas came out with Mark Wahlberg was in the music video, and I could just hear them kind of sneak dissing each other. I feel like Joyner Lucas doesn't want to say his name. Obviously, Hopsin is like. So, do you think? Well, number one, do you think that Hopsin has the same style as Joyner Lucas? Because I was kind of thrown off.
Personally,
Hopsin saying
no, they do. To me personally, I feel like they don't have the same style of rap. I feel like their messages are the same as far as like trying to wake people up as far as everyday problems and what's going on and like, you know, things like that. Their messages are the same. Now their styles, not completely different artists. You feel me? Like, you arguably, you know what I mean? Because like a lot of people say, oh, well, they both rap fast, they both, you know, this and this and that. But I listen to both of them, like I said, I listen to both of them like religiously. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, as far as their styles, no, they're two completely different styles. But as far as what you were talking about when he made the bars, living in Joyner Lucas's shadow, it's only because in a weird way, Hopsin did everything Joyner Lucas is not, and this is no shot to nobody. I don't want no one to take that. What Joyner Lucas is doing now, Hopsin did it already. But he didn't get the credibility. And I fuck with Hopsin since, you feel me, fucking Illmind Hopsin 2, 3, and 4 when the nigga was just on some podcast type shit. You feel me? And then when he started rapping, you feel me? And then like, you feel me? Fucking back when there's like hardcore Funk Volume was killing shit. Funk Volume 2012, and it was the fucking super dream team. Fucking Jaron Big, Hopsin, Swizz, Dizzy Wright. You feel me? DJ Hopper. You feel me? DJ fucking Kato. You feel me? Like all them niggas, like I fuck with them niggas heavy. So
it was funny.
like,
A random little story. So I went to like a WEEKZ convention, and
Right.
Dizzy Wright and Denmark was supposed to be there. Unfortunately, Dizzy Wright did show, like, didn't come out, but Denmark did come out and perform. I didn't know who he was at the time, unfortunately, or else I would have pulled out and like said what's up to him. But I did see DJ Hopper though. that was funny. He had like the long hair,
them long ass,
pretty
little
short
long
stuff like
stocking
that.
shits he be wearing. That
But
shit is
yeah.
crazy, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so like with that said, nah, bro. I feel like I said, similar styles as far as what they talk about, different styles as far as like the way they present it to you. Because I feel like Joyner Lucas is aggressive as far as like nigga, like this is what the fuck is going on.
Exactly, straightforward.
Nigga, hey, bitch, get it together.
Exactly.
Hobson's more like a look here, you fucking retard. You feel me? You fucking idiot. This nigga,
I like how
you feel me? You fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like,
He might be giving you pointers. He might be giving you pointers right now.
You feel me?
You know
So
what
it's
I'm
like, cause like, look at it like, let's say, Joyner Lucas, he has like Froze, Ross Cappuccino, Sorry, Keep It 100. You feel me? Like,
I really feel like that joint album helped him too with Chris Brown.
Yeah, that one actually.
You know,
and that's what I'm saying. Chris
Brown don't do a lot of joint
Yeah,
albums.
that's what I'm just like, for you to link up with Chris Brown and then y'all make like that joint out like
that was
fucking crazy. You feel me? You got something with Lil Baby, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I feel that literally, like I said, Hobson was doing what Joyner's doing now. It's just that Joyner ended up, you feel me? He just he did it better. Should I say? Not even trying to be fucked up. He did it better. You know what I mean? He made the right moves.
And we can't say it either, though. It was like his management was probably better because I know we know Hobson's.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, and that was another thing. You feel me? Like, he got put on the back burner for years, and then like he was getting the first. You feel me? Like shit like that. So like I could definitely understand where the envy would come from, but I feel like in a way he has the right to feel that way due to the fact where he's just like he stole my whole fucking flow. You feel me? That's Soulja. You feel me? That's my boys. You feel me? I feel like that nigga Hobson be at that. You feel me? Every time Joyner drops some shit, I bet you that's how he be at that house. Like you feel me? In the fucking house, just fucking boys in the hood punching the air and shit. You feel me? You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, Joyner, bro.
You
so
like,
like,
TikTok like that, bro.
Like, so that's why I'm just like, I feel like that right there is what they like. That's where they would make him like. That's why he makes a comparison, because like I said, if no one sees it, I see it. What he means as far as, you feel me? You live in the shadow of Joyner Lucas, but it was just like, nigga, I was literally just doing that and didn't even get the recognition. Now he's doing it and everyone's on his dick. You know what I mean? So I get where he's coming from. So if I don't necessarily feel he should be upset or mad, because like, don't hate the player, hate the game. You feel me? But like I said, as far as that little bit of envious, the little bit of green, the little bit of maybe jealousy that he feels, I feel like it's completely justified.
Well, I hope Hobson one day gets his attention.
I feel like he has it though. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, he has it. Because like my nigga's doing his thing. He make bread. Yeah, you feel me? I'm a faithful Hobson. You feel me? Like, every time that nigga drops some shit on Spotify, nigga, I'm slapping that shit. You feel me? Because I was stuck on Kumbaya for the fucking longest. You feel me? I was stuck on Kumbaya, listening to that shit over and over again. You feel me? The Raw album, feel me, helped change my life. You feel me?
Honestly,
every Illmind he's dropped has helped change my perspective. You feel me? So it's just like, for me, like I said,
I like that you think that way, because I feel like since I never had a father figure or any role model, I looked up to my artist and I listened to their lyrics and I seen their mistakes and how they give their point of view, and sometimes a slick little bar it could be like, oh shit, like,
you feel me? That's what
I need to change my whole perspective. But like a really good question I want to ask. So when did music come to your life? Like when did that happen? Like when was music something that you just started? When did you start rapping, bro? Like,
okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was the typical woke up one morning was just like, fuck it, let me try it. Fuck it, let me try it. Like, if you let my family tell it, they'll tell you I've been making music like my whole life. Because I guess I kind of remember this a little bit, but when I was like 3, 4 years old, I guess I made a rap about my older cousin, like my favorite older cousin. Shout out Dickie D, man. Like my favorite big cousin, bro. And I guess I made a rap about him, and everybody like was just like, what the fuck? And then like boom, years later, all of a sudden I just wake up. It just, I think I want to do music. Fuck, I'm gonna try it. Like 18, 19.
Okay.
Like fresh out of high school, like fuck it, let's try music. You feel me? Like,
and was this time when you were in Sacramento at this time, or were you...
This was, I had started. It was when I had started it here
in Bakersfield, okay,
and then went to Sacramento and wanted to like try to figure out how to do it out there, but couldn't really like find like no studios or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So and then like with the struggle of everything that was going on, I kind of put it on the back burner. And then when I came back out here is when I started hitting it heavy because I ended up finding a studio. I ended up working with this OG artist from out here called Nutso. And then like he kind of gave me like a little bit of a start as far as like just kind of like putting me on the music scene in Bakersfield. And that's why I always tell people like I don't like look at myself as like an OG of Bakersfield, but I feel like I came up in the era with the OGs when they were doing it. And then,
baby boomer.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like that young, like fresh off the boat, learning like, oh, this is what a show is like. This is what traveling is like. This is what it's like getting into a club and performing. You know what I mean? Like things like that. And then it was just like, okay, boom. Now I kind of got my feet wet and I'm kind of doing my thing. And now I'm seeing all the new artists, you know what I mean? Like you and like Menace, Yeti.
Shout out to Menace.
You know what I mean? And like all the other artists that are now like really booming, like Joe Maynard, like all the artists that are really booming in the city, Big Mike, Lil Sosa, you know what I mean? Like I don't, like I said, I don't take credit for being like a big homie, but I feel like I was in the wave before then, but still fit in the wave with them. You know what I mean?
No,
so it was just like, you know what I mean? So that's why I was just like, that's why I take my mentoring that I got from them, and whenever someone comes to me and asks me for advice, I give them just what I've learned. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I did. Like, it worked or didn't work for me. You know what I mean? This is how I went about it. It worked or it didn't work for me. This is what I did. You know what I mean? So
you're pretty much passing the torch.
Exactly.
And giving the knowledge to
exactly. Because I feel like that's what we're supposed to do, bro. Like when you start doing something, it's just like I said, if I blow tomorrow and I'm making millions of dollars and I'm doing all these things, I feel like in a weird way, it's my duty to give that knowledge to someone else in the city so they can do it. Because it's just like, at this point, if I can do it, nigga, you can do it.
Exactly.
If I fuck with you on that level, because like I said, I'm not just gonna go to any fucking bum off the street and just be like, hey yo, bro, here's the fucking golden ticket. Run with it. You know what I mean?
It takes from your humble beginnings too, right? So
exactly.
It's like from you know.
Like like I know, I know who, like I said, if I blew tomorrow, I would know who really deserves that shot. And you know what I mean? And like I say, I always tell motherfuckers like, I don't look for handouts and I don't give out handouts, but I've always been a firm believer of if a nigga leads you to the water, it's on you to drink. You know what I mean? I will never be able to do more for you than what you can do for yourself. Exactly. But what I can do is put you in position to do more.
And then it's up to you at that point.
And then at that point, it's up to you. Like I said, shout out my manager, Stick Gang. He put me in position to do what I did with those artists out in San Jose and be able to link with Nef Pharaoh and be able to go out and like, the nigga sees me and I'm like on a handshake basis, like, oh shit, what's up? I you feel me? Remember you from last time, you feel me? He put me in position, but I'm the one who made that connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for me, he put like I said, shout out, he put me in position, like, boom, I'm gonna put you here.
Yeah.
But it's just like a nigga at a party. I can bring you to the party, but if you ain't gonna dance with no bitches, you ain't gonna get no pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? If you gonna be on the wall,
you gotta be the vibe.
You feel me? If you gonna be on the wall, you ain't gonna get no pussy. You feel me? Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I pulled up. You feel me? I brought my vibe, I brought what I'm about, and niggas was fucking with it, and that's why, you feel me? Like I said, and that's why I tell motherfuckers, especially just in Bakersfield alone, if you fuck with the music scene and you fuck with the vibes and you really are like ear to the streets, you know about Legend. You know what I'm capable of. You know what I can do. You know what I mean? Like, And it's so crazy, bro, because you know what's so funny? I actually say it in a song that I'm gonna let you hear. I'm gonna give you the bar. I say, fuck, hold on, look. I say, I could never be on the gram in denial because I could never fit my accomplishments in a bio. You feel me? Like, I could never be on the gram in denial because I could never fit my accomplishments in a bio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that'll make you think, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep going for the next thing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep elevating because even like I love that 100 milli, you know what I'm saying? But J. Cole, because he's like 100 million, I'm still on the grind.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like
still on the grind. You feel me? That's because that's how you gotta niggas get there and they get comfortable, and that's when they fall off. You feel me? Like, and that's why I feel like, you feel me? The fall off. You feel me? Off season, the fall off. Niggas get up there, they get comfortable. And then it's just like I said, at that point, now you're spending more money than you're making.
Yeah, exactly.
So now, once you get to your last couple million, you're like, oh shit, I gotta get back on the grind. That Soulja Boy, Little Bow Wow start. You feel me? Not everybody jumps in at 13 and 18, 14, 15. It makes a hell. Ray Shrimmer, and I came in at like fucking 16 and I've been doing it and I'm barely, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody has that push. So it takes people longer than others. But, like, prime example, fucking Kevin Hart said he started doing comedy at like 18. He didn't get his first big break until he was 30. So, nigga, you telling me you worked at it for damn near 12, 13 years
and that's not
before you got your big break.
That's not like, unless you like, you know, obviously.
You feel me?
Has to do
oh, trust me, I'm pretty sure within that, he spent more money than he made during that time. But now look at him now.
Oh. Packed out a whole stadium.
I'm saying, nigga, you did a Netflix special in your basement.
And charge people to be up in that mug.
Let me say that one more time. You did a Netflix special in your basement. Your basement. You went from your bed down to your kitchen, down to your basement, and performed.
Dang, I want to go that long.
Nigga, what? Negro, nigga, what? I wish the fuck, nigga. Nigga, yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah, I want to be on that motherfucking level, nigga, the fuck. That's what I'm saying, like, you feel me? But work. It's like it's like fucking, I seen a quote from Mayweather, bro. I seen a quote from Mayweather, and he says, everybody wants to be around when you're playing, but your circle will get real small when it's time to put the work in.
Exactly.
You feel me? Because not everybody is going to want to put that work in. And then even on top of that, half of the niggas that want to put the work in, you still got to watch them, because half of them niggas is going to be them niggas on the project that didn't do anything and still gets all the credit. You know what I mean? And that's why I've always felt certain types of ways about like music groups. I feel like a lot of music groups don't work out because you'll have 4 people in the group, 2 out of 4 of them are really good. The other 2 are just kind of fillers. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody can be Migos, but they all, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. B2K.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you feel me? 4 artists, but only 2 of them really had careers. You know what I mean? Marcus Houston and Omarion were really the only 2 who had careers. What about, what was it, Houston and Lil Fizz? Or whatever the fuck the niggas' name was, like, whatever the fuck the niggas' names was, you feel me? Lil Fizz, Lil Fizzle, Lil nigga Phase Out, whatever the fuck the nigga name was. You feel me? Like, granted, they obviously, you know, were put in position to where they were able to, you feel me, make a little bit of money to where they can have some kind of avenues later, but, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck was them niggas? You feel me? You can name, I can guarantee you, we can name off certain groups right now. And other than the Migos, you can't tell me everybody's names. SOBRBE. Yeah, can you tell me? Yeah, can you probably name maybe 1 or 2 of their names? You bet you can't name all 4 of them. You feel me? Fucking B2K. You can name 2 of them. I bet you can't name the other 2. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like a lot of shit like that, unless, like I said, you bring in that type of shit to the table, then you really, you feel me? You really ain't
doing
you just kind of there. And then eventually you gon' get thrown off the shit. You feel me?
That's what I said. We're having a Ray Sherman with Jimmy. It's
Perfect example. In Sync.
Oh,
Why was Justin Timberlake the only one who had a full career?
only talent, huh?
In Sync. The only one that had a full career was Justin Timberlake. Mm-hmm. They all had careers, but the only one who had like a ongoing,
still to this
day, who's making comfortable millions, Justin Timberlake.
He was on someone's album just recently. Was it the Migos? No, it wasn't the Migos.
I don't know.
It wasn't the Migos. I forgot. It was. Oh, but so you started taking music serious, and then you came back out here. You said you found a studio.
Mm-hmm. I found a studio. I started going to the studio with he had an in-home. His name is Nutso. He had an in-home studio, and he kind of got me started. I recorded my first mixtape there.
What was that called?
My first mixtape was called Legend the Cartoon Kid.
Okay, is that still out?
Yeah, you actually probably can still find that on YouTube. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it at all. When I tell you beginner stage, I was such a beginner. Now, if you were to go back and listen to my Legend the Cartoon Kid mixtape, and then come and listen to my Emotional Mindset album.
Really good album, by the way, guys.
The growth, bro, is like, nigga, what? It's like, nigga, I grew into a handsome prince, and then a fucking fairy came and made me even more handsome, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, damn, nigga, I didn't even know you can get that nice from that, and then you got even more nice from that.
So how many projects did you put out before Emotional Mindset?
Man, okay, so I got Emotional Minds. Oh no, I got
Cartoon.
My first mixtape was Legend the Cartoon Kid. And then it was my first album, which was Split Creativity.
Ooh, okay.
And then it was my second album, which was Sauce Season.
Oh, okay.
And then it was my now third studio album, which is Emotional Mindset.
I feel like I should hear a Sauce Season 2. I feel like, I don't know.
You know,
for some reason,
I've been thinking about that, bro. I've been thinking about that. I've been giving it some thought. Because I thought about it. I was like, what if I brought back one of the albums as a 2? And I was just like, what if I brought back Split Creativity 2? And I was like, well, no. What if I brought back Sauce Season 2? And then I was just like, what if I hit you instead with a Emotional Mindset Deluxe?
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? And just like pick like my favorite 5 songs, and then give you just like 8 new ones that are just fucking, you feel me? Just crazy. So like, I don't know. I'm still working on that.
So when did you start doing? When did you start realizing that? Oh shit! Like people are starting to fuck with me. Like, oh shit, I'm getting fans. Like, when did that start happening, and how did you take that getting a fan? Gaining fans.
With me, honestly, bro, it was when, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like my girl can vouch for me on this. It was when someone literally recognized me in Walgreens, followed me through Walgreens, and was just like, yo, Legend, what's up, bro? Like, your music is hella crazy. Like, when you gonna drop some new shit?
Oh, shit.
That is when it was just kind of like, wait, did this nigga really just follow me through Walgreens? And it was like blatant, like
is he following us, babe?
It wasn't even like that. It was more like I catch him, and then he's kind of like trying to look at me, but like not look at me, like.
So he was being weird.
Like being weird as fuck about it, like. And like every aisle I go down, you go, nigga, I went down an aisle that I knew I didn't need shit out that aisle, and he still walked down that aisle. I don't need no fucking cough medicine. I ain't nothing wrong with me. So then he finally was just like, yo, you're a legend, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, fuck yeah, bro. Yo, when you gonna drop some new shit, bro? Your shit was hot. And this is when I had barely dropped, I had barely dropped Split Creativity, and I was working on Sauce Season. And then that's when it was just kind of like...
So that only 2 projects in?
Yeah, like 2 projects in, and it was just kind of like... Nigga, what? Like, you really fuck with my shit? Like, you really fuck with my shit? Wow. Okay.
I was about to keep going.
Yeah, like I was kind of like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Like, what the fuck? Did you know I carry pistols, nigga? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, like, no, it was that day, bro. And then from there, it was just kind of like I said, that was like one eye opener. And then it was when I got to do my first tour. And then that was like another eye opener, and I got to open up for I don't know if a lot of people know about this group, but they're called the Flatbush Zombies.
I feel like I heard that.
Yeah, the Flatbush Zombies. I got to open up for them. Flatbush Zombies and Little Nate Dogg's son.
Yeah,
I got to open up for them in LA at a club, and that like it was a whole tour, but that was like the biggest show on the tour. And it was just like I said, it was an eye opener for me, and like to see the crowd and to perform, and then when you get off stage, you're getting so much love. Like, yo, bro, your set was dope. Like, can I, get a picture with you? Can I fucking can I get like fucking internet? Like, like, can I follow you? Like, what's your shit? Let me follow you, shit like that. I did a show last year at there's this new bar that opened up. It's on Chester. Right after you pass Bank of America, going like Chester.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's called the library. Or was it the library? The library.
Yep, I performed at the library, bro. And out of everyone who performed, bro, I got the most attention. And like even on some weird shit, bro. Like this fucking couple, bro. I really think they were trying to take me home. Fuck me, fuck me or kill me, bro. One of the two, bro. When I tell you, like, it was, like, the weirdest shit. Like, I get done with my set. Like, boom, I go over to the bar.
Do you know what songs you performed?
Yeah, I performed, intro. I performed intro from South Season. Okay. So I performed intro 1. And I performed intro 1 and Renaissance Man.
Okay.
Off my South Season album. I performed those two, and that was it. I just performed those 2 songs, and then so I'm chilling, and then this chick, no, it's not even the chick, the dude. The dude walks up on me. He's like, "Hey, yo, bro, your set was hella clean. Hey, is it cool if my girl gets a picture with you?"
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. So, like, mind you, I'm thinking it's about to be like some selfie shit. Like, no, this fucking short, thick ass, big titty Mexican chick, bomb as fuck, comes out of nowhere. She's like, "Oh my god, you were so good. Oh, come here, give me a hug." And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, all right, cool. Boom. So we take the picture, and then it's just like, yo, do you drink, bro? Can we buy you a drink? Sure, yeah, yeah. All right, fuck it, I'll take a drink. And then like this dude's talking to me, and he's like, his girl's like. It was just weird, bro, because it's like, I'm sitting at the bar. Like, you know how the bar has boom, boom. I'm sitting at the bar with my back to the door. I'm sitting at the bar this way, but like kind of like this, like at the bar, but like, like sideways, because I'm talking to him, but, she's
right just here. Out there.
So she's straight on me, beaming me with her eyes, and he's like right here, facing this way. So we're talking, like I said, but like I'm kind of like I said, I'm like almost like at an angle where I'm angled at him, but where, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? So like she's laughing and she's like, like on my knee and shit. So I'm just like, oh, for sure. But then he's just like hyping her, like, yeah, bro, she thought you were like the best one I've ever, when you were her favorite, bro. And I'm just kind of like, this is getting sexually hot yet weird. Like, I would totally bone you, and I would totally let him watch. Like, this is just weird right now. You know what I mean? Like, this is just strange. Like, and it was just like, again, like, just like getting, just like I said, just getting the little taste of what is to come and what to like look out for. And it's just like, these are the tests that God gives you, like, are you ready for these type of things? And I was able to like be like, like everything was good. I had a really great night. They brought me like 2 drinks, and I left. You feel me? And then like they followed me on Instagram. They still follow me. Shout out to you guys. They still follow me. You feel me? All this shit, everything was good. You feel me? Yes, I did want to bone your girlfriend. She had huge tits. Amazing. But you feel me? That's a compliment.
That's you feel me? That's always a compliment.
You feel me? But yeah, so that was like one of my first like tastes with. Like as far as like being like noticed or being a favorite out of a crowd and music and shit like that. So
what's the future holds for Legend Souls? Well, what should we expect in the future from you?
Man, you should be expecting me to literally set Bakersfield on fucking fire.
You hear that, y'all?
Fire! Literally set Bakersfield on fire. Like, I got so much shit. I have a 15 date tour in the works.
And this is just now, it's breaking news, you know what I'm saying? So
you feel me? Like, I have a 15, let me see, so I can give you the actual dates. No, not the dates, but the actual where we're going. Okay, so it's going to be called the Green Tour. And it starts San Diego, Victorville, San Bernardino, Hollywood, Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, Bakersfield, Fresno, Modesto, San Jose, Merced, Oakland, Humboldt County, San Francisco, and ends in Las Vegas.
He had to take a breath. You hear that?
You feel me?
You hear that, y'all?
Niggas got work coming.
And where can you possibly get these tickets at?
Well, right now everything is still in the works, but once we get it going, it will be on my manager's page where it'll be a link in his bio. And I'll shout out Stick Gang TV.
I'll put their Instagram. I'll put their Instagram.
He'll put it right there. Description list. All that, and we'll make that happen. And we'll get you some tickets for any of the shows. You feel me? If you guys want to come out to any of the shows, you feel me? Always welcome.
And he just performed with.
And I just came off of a fucking 2.5, you could say 3-week binge of performing with Neff the Pharaoh. Shout out Neff the Pharaoh. You feel me? He's a fucking cool ass dude. It's always love, and he fucks with the team. So that's a little bit of what I got going on.
As far as project goes, anything?
Projects,
or just a single, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, if I was to say I had anything planned, I would be lying. I've been like throwing ideas around, but I don't have anything set. I do have some singles getting ready to drop. I have some singles, some music videos, and some mixtape type shit that I'm getting ready to drop. Some exclusive shit, and I'm getting ready to shoot a video. Okay, so I got 2 mixtape tracks in the works, and videos coming soon for that. I'm gonna do one, which I'm gonna let you hear later, with Manny. It's gonna be called Sauce God. Hashtag Sauce God in parentheses. Where's Kendrick? Because where the fuck is Kendrick Lamar? I'm waiting for some news.
For real, Kendrick.
So I took like 4 of his beats and like put them in a compilation in one song and just rip that shit all the way through. Hopefully to bring him out of whatever the fuck.
Y'all hearing this first, by the way.
Y'all hearing this first. This is like, I haven't released it. It's barely been recorded maybe a week ago. So you feel me? And then I got a new track that I just recorded today. What's a feature that I did with Yeti? I'm gonna let you hear that too. Fucking when I tell you I'm coming for niggas' throats. Porn star status. So and then I got this other one I'm working with. I'm gonna do a video with Bako Media. Okay. You feel me? So I got some shout out Bako Media and the whole team, Tay Young, everybody down there. Shout out you guys. You feel me? Great fucking people. Tay Young is like, we go way back. We actually formed a group back in the day called the Dojo Junkies.
Oh wow. That's cool.
Like we never got it off the ground. Like we had started it, and then like our career paths and like me moving to Vegas and shit, we just kind of like went different ways. But then we came back. It's always, like I said, it's always love and respect. So everything's, we just he was actually with me on that Neff tour shit.
Oh, okay.
So he performed at one of the shows with me. Shout out, like I said, shout out to Young, Bako Media, the whole team down there. And then I got some, like I said, I got some more shit. It's gonna be more, it's funny, the project might be emotional mindset too, because it's gonna be more on some conscious shit, but I have a lot of I got some hype shit too though, so don't get it fucked up.
I know, right?
I got some hype shit too. But
versatile.
So I got a little bit of everything coming. So like I said, it's not necessarily set in stone. It's in the works, but it's not set in stone of what I'm gonna do. But just know I have a lot of big moves coming for the fans as far as just music and visuals. So,
that's good.
You know what I mean?
That's good. So mixtape coming out soon. Pay attention to that.
Yes, sir.
We got a bunch of visuals coming out, so pay attention to that.
Yes, sir.
And we got shows coming out. This man is not stopping. He always working. I appreciate y'all for stopping by to the show, and I appreciate you for coming by this week and vibing with us. Well, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time for sure.
Hell yeah, y'all feel me? Y'all know what the fuck going on. Big legend in the building. Shout out my nigga Nehemiah. I almost said Nehemiah.
We get together, we stick like a